intelligence to make it make sense. We gon' manifest whatever we came to get. That's a little money and a trophy and nothing they call respect. We don't care who the best. We don't worry who was next. We gon' put the boys to rest like a 10 feet of bed. I'm ahead of the rest like I came without a net. They gon' say it under breath. I'ma say it with my chest. I got it wrapped like a toga. Put the whole team on my shoulders. Hold up. Wake these boys up. Call me Folger. Soldier. Flow feeling colder. Some call it polar. You don't wanna box me. I'm feeling cocky. Hair stocky. Leave 'em floppy. Face Nazi. Talking all Aki. Think he big poppy. Then I'll chop him down like karate. I see none of you here can stop me. It's obvious. You too sloppy. Cheap copy. I'm Rocky. Leave his eyes all glossy. But in the end zone is...
With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Seattle Seahawks. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On the set.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. It's caught. Smith. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. Shoves him aside. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll send a receiver in motion left. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. They go play action here on first down. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On the run, here's Anthony McFarland. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's He's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
They'll set up a throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. It's safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a third down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already. I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on third down. How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Now back to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Check, check. Go check, go check. Reload, reload. Ready?
Here's Walker to start the drive. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, smash Bronco.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 4 yards the pickup, first down. The Seahawks sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
18 Rabbit, 18 Rabbit, street, street. Warrior 70. Bronco switch, Bronco check, Panther.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Here we go.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
18, Pioneer. Cut 19, cut 19.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28.
Ready?
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
79 Broncos. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this throw will be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. No score after one on EA Sports.
On the double. 70, Timberwolves. Panther 11. Panther 11. Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. He will have the conversion and more than that. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
The offense on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Alert! Alert!
Back to Walker on 1st down. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
60 Vikings, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far, and while you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Forced, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Let's go now.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Got it. Ready?
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. Back to throw. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 35.
Back to 60. Back to 60. Drop 60. Drop 60.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Steps away to his left. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Quez Watkins with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Come on, come on.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
19 tight, 19 tight, go.
2nd and 6. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Bravo 80.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Back to throw here. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now look, whenever an undefeated... He's got a man, complete! And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Rattler. 18, Rattler.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Well, interceptions have been a problem in this one. If he could have gotten his feet down here, it would have been another.
Would have been a huge one. They've had a great game taking the ball away. Thought they had another one, just unable to get those cleats in bounds.
This is Smith with a grab. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on 3rd down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on 3rd downs all year long.
Let's go now.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. It's their quarterback. Scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for 1st and 10. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That finds Smith-Schuster. Nice grab. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 23 yards on the play.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Come on, come on.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Unlock line. Unlock line. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 18, Pioneer. Come 19. Come 19.
2nd and 2. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Ready, set.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Ready. Seven Pirates.
They'll throw now on the final play. And this one is incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Cardinal, 18 Mustang, 19.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down.
Ready. Hey, check that. 19 Lions.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And a little spin cycle, room to run now. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Dallas up the middle, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
60 Bobcat. Go.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
going to get the kick off in time. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
Here we go, set. No. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 60.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Dragon 60. Ready.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back to throw now on first down. He's going to look deep for Watkins. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll look to throw again. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
19 tight, Buffalo 18. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, that's good decision making right there. Understood down in distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 41.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for him. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Slot man moves right. To the right side, this is Walker. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
70, hot 70. Warrior 70.
They'll set up a throw. And this, incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. But the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Let's go
An
now.
incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Chase Young in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Here's Smith to return it. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
Okay,
The
great.
Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A big play there for Philly. 56 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
We need some intensity.
A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Dwayne Eskridge elects to bring it out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
On the jump.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Ready? Cup 19! Cup 19! Ready?
From the gun, it's Walker. And across the midfield, stripe into Eagle territory.
Come on.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. He'll look to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And, that would get a wide-up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. Third down coming up.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
The Seahawks on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Now back to throw. And that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? Advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance of winning.
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
Yeah, and knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
19 Lions.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Being chased out left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. They'll look to throw here. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. They'll set up to throw. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Here we go.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
70 Lions.
They're going to look to throw. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Ready?
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. Back to throw here. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Eagles look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Brian Burns in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning, threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Going deep here for Watkins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Go. Check smash. Check smash. Go.
They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Under pressure, they got him again. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Here we go.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. This is Smith with a grab.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Okay, ready? Warriors, 70.
He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fielded at the 33. It'll be a net of 39. 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
Come on, set!
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready up!
Smith will come in motion right. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Going deep here for Watkins. And got his man complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
In motion right is Smith. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And it's caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Eagles, they move.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast and 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. They hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem. Jeep. Flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean fade on the side, bumping that red head. Clean tags when I ride, ducking the feds. East Coast, they get that bread. You you end up dead. The West Coast, they leave that spread. And now you got all in your dread head.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Still trying to the riches.
East Coast and 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Fourth and inches. I'm finna hit a lick and handle business. I got her down, she real vicious. Rock-a-bye, baby, no witness. This is not even a conflict. You on nonsense. Got the same way in Brooklyn and Compton. But with that gang, then make a profit. On top, stay poppin'. Look. See, I was the high school slick Rick, I was styling. Fat gold chain with an African medallion. Hip-hop connoisseur and rolling 20 crippin'. Rap game real tight, freestyle was magnificent. All about the clout and all about my dividends. Them older couldn't tell me different. I need a roundaway girl to live in. Showtime, Mythic Apollo. I'm about the bottle. Take two and pour out a little for my who won't live to see tomorrow.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Our Father who art in heaven, I love when you toss me blessings. You never throw interceptions, I catch them like O.D. Beckham. Hard to not the devil when built like Tiana Teller and balling at 27. I feel like Iman Shumpert. Know there's a disconnect when the sheep start to lead the shepherd. The weak start to be aggressive, the streets start to be the reverend. Bragging about first class, seated on 9/11. They spirits are not united, a legion, my soul forever. I murdered my adolescence, assault with a friendly weapon. I verbally dissect them to help them get back together. Wanting the stranger things, I handle it like 11. My point is I guard the kids. I should play for the Celtics. Watch how I Euro step them and curry them like I'm stepping whenever I'm in your town.